Talk about Saturday after you had that winning streak and you're trying to vie for one of those 6 spots in the postseason tournament. But how much did that sting to lose to Monterey Bay?
It was a huge loss for us. I felt like that game was pivotal as far as trying to, you just got to keep trying to get wins and at this time of year. And Monterey came in and competed harder than us and had the mental, the mindset of coming out to win the game and competed for it a lot better than we did.
You guys got, 2 weeks left, or three weeks left in the regular season. It appears that those final 6 spots, it's not going to be decided until probably the final day of the regular season.
Right, our conference is so tough. I was just thinking about that and dating back to when we joined the CCAA. I think this is the toughest conference from top to bottom. We've had really good teams throughout the years, teams that are nationally ranked and go on and do really big things, but from the top of the conference to the bottom, I feel like there is the toughest conference that we've had and since we joined it in 06, 07. And there's never a night that's easy, and I think that at any given night it could be anybody's game.
You guys go on the road this week, the San Francisco-Sonoma road trip, and facing San Francisco first, a team that you guys beat them when they came here earlier in the season. But talk about that matchup for Friday.
The San Francisco game is huge. We were tied with them in the standings. We were fortunate enough to get a win the first time. It was a great game, an offensive game. If anybody wants to watch some teams that can put up some points, that was one of those games. And for us, in order to keep moving up that ladder and to try to secure a spot, this is a huge game, because if we could win it, then we would have a tiebreaker over SF by having the head-to-head win. So it doesn't get any bigger than this as far as getting into the tournament, I think.
With this being so close, can you guys afford any losses from here on out?
I don't think we have to win out. It'll have to. There's some key games that we definitely need to try to get, but I don't think we have to win out. I think that we could probably afford 1, maybe 2 losses in the last 6. But we're playing a pretty tough schedule in these final 6. We go on the road this week to SF and Sonoma, and then we have LA and Dominguez Hills in our court next week, and then we go to Chico and Stanley. So all these teams are ones that are, with the exception of one maybe, are vying for a playoff spot. So they're all huge, and we have to focus on one at a time and really try to take care of business each night.
You talked about it before, but even looking at teams on paper, you think like, oh, that's a win for that team. You just don't know what to expect until teams are taken to the court.
Yeah, it's on paper it doesn't mean anything in our conference. Somebody has to lose games, and so I think that's what's hard for people to understand is you look at a record and you think, oh, they got 1 or 2 wins, but not everybody can have a winning record. There has to be a loss in there, and so on each night. So it's tough, and there's no other way to describe it besides that.
You've got a lot out of your juniors this year. We also have seniors that have contributed. Is this a point now where it's like, continue what you guys are doing, or you kind of look to the seniors to kind of like, hey, these are the final games, so let's keep the season going?
Right. Good teams have that leadership from the top, and so your juniors and seniors propel you to win those tough games, or get you to bounce back within a game when things aren't going well, and so we definitely are looking for some senior leadership to keep us moving and get through when there are those tough patches within a game.
One last question about San Francisco. Do you expect it to be a high scoring there on Friday?
I hope. We always hope that we can keep up with their scoring. They get up and down the court. They can shoot the 3. They're athletic, and they kind of do a little bit of everything. And I would imagine that it would be if both teams shoot well, but. It's going to be a grudge match for them. I know that they'll be ready to try to avenge that earlier loss, and we have to be ready to bring it.
All right. Thanks a lot, Coach.